Welcome back, everybody. Today we're going over this light here real quick. Like, it's not going to be a full review because I just got it in, and honestly it's a limited item. So these are the copper version of one of Olight's more popular lights out there. So it has all copper finish, which is really cool looking, but otherwise is identical. Now, the thing that makes these unique and why the video is happening, I suppose, is that there's only going to be 10,000 of these ever made, and they're only going to be for sale Monday. So if you guys are watching this, it's either for sale in a little bit, which we'll get to the timeline here in just a second, for sale now, or it just finished up the sale. But I'm sure they're going to sell out. 10,000 units is nothing, and copper flashlights like that are cool. And eventually, of course, it's going to develop some patina and look even cooler. But what we're going to do first, of course, is check out the beam comparison with some other lights. If I actually can get it on, you guys can see the beam back there, and we'll compare that and then get into some of the details rather of this little light. For those of you new to the channel, that spot there where the wood fence meets the iron fence is approximately 35 feet away. The trees behind it here are approximately 40 to 50, depending on the actual tree itself. And that's the distance that we're looking at here, and I do most of my light testing from. We'll turn this light off. We'll get to that one here in a second. But here is the low setting here on the Olight. You guys can probably barely see it. My camera probably won't focus simply because it's just not all that bright. It's 5 lumens at 35 feet. You're just not going to get a lot of output there. However, when we go up to high, you guys can see the output and the amount of light that you actually can see downrange increases pretty greatly. You guys can see it has a nice wide lens. It's their TIR lens, but they have several TIR lenses, and this one has a much wider hotspot than some of the other ones that have a lot more throw to them. And it has kind of 2 rings. So there's the center one there that the edge right there is on the wood that you guys can see, and then there's sort of the outer edge that you guys can probably see trailing off as I move the actual light. Now the camera's trying to focus because again there's not a ton of light there, but it's a small light. So you guys can see that. Now for a beam comparison here, turn the OLED off. This here is the Streamlight MicroStream USB on low, and then if I double click that one, that's on high. It's a pretty similar size light, and if I will double tap the Olight here on the right, this is your Olight that you guys are seeing, and here is the Streamlight MicroStream USB. Again, both of these are on high. You can kind of see there how they compare. And then for another Olight product, we have the baton here that we reviewed, I guess probably a month ago now, 2 months ago. It's a mini light. It's a little bit fatter, but this is the high setting here. If I double click it, that's the turbo setting. It's definitely brighter without question. However, it's a completely different form factor and a different way to charge. Again, here's the Olight that we're testing today. And then if I actually put it on high, that's the output that you guys can see here. You've seen the beam pattern. The basic breakdown of the light is that it has a 2-way clip here, so you could put it either bezel down or bezel up in your pocket if you want to do that. You can also use it as sort of a modified headlamp. If you have a baseball cap on, you can clip it on there and use it like that. Like I said, 5 lumens on low, it's going to give you a much longer run time. I'll run that here in the screen, but on high we're getting 180 lumens, and it's all powered by a AAA battery. So I know a lot of folks like that. It keeps it nice and thin. You guys can see the AAA there if my light's not washing it out. But you can also use rechargeable AAAs. I tried that earlier today. It worked just fine. It's O-ring sealed, like I said, all copper. It's going to develop some pretty cool patina. We have that TIR lens that we already talked about. Basic function of it is that you can momentarily click to turn it on. 2 clicks goes on high, 1st click comes on low. It's really designed to be sort of an EDC type of light. Again, with that wide beam pattern for close-up things, like if you had to read something in your hand, that low, wide type of beam really is what you want. And then of course, if you need a little bit more light and you want to throw it out there, you can do so by double tapping it and getting it into the high mode that we have here. Now some size comparisons to the lights we just showed you. Here we have the Streamlight MicroStream. I can actually get that in a way you guys can see it. It's very similar in size. The MicroStream USB is just a touch longer. Of course, the Olight here is going to be heavier due to that copper finish. That's just sort of the side effect of it, if you will. And then we have here the baton that we tested it with. And again, that's going to be powered by a CR123, so totally different form factor in that regard. But both cool lights nonetheless. Either way, guys, these are going to be running, I believe, 25% off, $29.99. Again, available for 2 hours only. Those hours and stuff are going to be right here on your screen that you guys can see now. There will be a link down below in the video description for you guys to check it out if you're looking to get one. Olight did send this out to me, full disclosure, but I like their lights. You guys have seen some pretty tough testing of their stuff here, and it's held up pretty well. So all in all, that's pretty much it. If you guys want one, follow the link pick one up. And if you guys have any questions, post down below in the comment section. As always, you can always post those over at my Facebook page. I'm sure some of you guys are watching this on Facebook. Thank you for those of you guys who are. For those of you who aren't, check out the page. Lots of cool deals over there. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see all of you in the next video.